Alright, welcome to my Negan skin early gameplay and review. I have waited impatiently forever for this skin to come out. Now, I was anticipating the Walking Dead TV show version of Negan with Jeffrey Dean Morgan, but I will take this comic book version as well. So first of all, how much is he? What do you get? And when does he come out? So I got sent this early because I am an Epic partner and sometimes they send me stuff like this to review early. However, he comes to the item shop tomorrow, April 4th. So if you're in Europe, it's not tonight's item shop reset, it's tomorrow. So 2 item shop resets from this video. So you can purchase Mr. Negan here for 1,500 V-Bucks. And they're continuing the trend of selling the back bling sold separately. So this is 400 V-Bucks on its own. So 1,500, 400, and then you get Lucille on its own for 800. And then lastly, there's the crack wrap for 500. So all of those can be in a bundle for 2,000. So obviously the bundle is the best value. Otherwise, you have to buy the skin, the back bling, the pickaxe, and the wrap sold separately. And that's over 3,000 V-Bucks if you do that. So don't do that. If you want everything, get the bundle for 2,000. It's the best value. Unfortunately, there's no emotes. I thought there was going to be an emote for sure of him swinging Lucille, but no. So I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. I've read the comics, I've watched every single episode, I've watched every single spin-off of The Walking Dead. It's one of my favorite franchises ever. With that said, I obviously much prefer the Jeffrey Dean Morgan, aka the TV version of Negan. This one, I don't know. I don't like his face. I just love how he was portrayed in the television show. Of course, if you're a comic fan, this is going to be amazing. And he's cel-shaded. Some people like that, some people hate it. But I think this style of him actually looks really good. That artistic aspect just pops a little bit, which is what cel-shaded skins are supposed to do. So his description says, brutal leader of the Saviors. And if you watch the show or read the comics, you know the Saviors are a big group of people. And Negan, of course, is the leader. So he's got his patented black biker's jacket and then that awesome red scarf. This is how I tried to portray my Maya. Let me just show you my Maya. I'm sure most of you guys that are a fan of my channel know what she looks like already, but there she is. That is the Negan scarf. I tried to make the Negan scarf for my Maya. That is what I was trying to replicate. But that is the true Negan scarf right there, that blood red, and it looks so good in this comic version. I wish you could see it better from our perspective though. Now his back bling is actually really cool. It's called the Walker's Head Case and it says don't lose your head. It's literally got a Walker's head in there, which is animated. And his little backpack there says Saviors on it. That's pretty sweet. You know what they should have done for an emote? I think they should have done the Saviors whistle. It was something like this. They used to do that and scare people. Now, of course, the pickaxe is the iconic Lucille. I've wanted this in-game forever. It says she'll keep you alive. This is Lucille. Insane. The only thing that would make this better is if it was interactable with something on Negan, but I don't think it is. I don't see anywhere he could have that bad at all. He's got a grenade and a knife, and that's about it. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a glider, so I'm going to use Rick's glider, the crashing satellite, although you could use just a jet black glider. Do we have a jet black comic style glider? I don't know. No emotes, as I said, but for a wrap, we've got the crack. And this is reactive as well as animated. You can see the animation there. He's tapping Lucille in his hand. Let's see what happens when you shoot. Oh, it says crack. 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 So that's obviously a reference to when he did Glenn dirty. I don't want to spoil anything, but just in case you haven't seen. So I'm just going to review in my map for this video, and then I'll do an actual gameplay video separately, because that would make this video so much longer if I included that. So this is just going to be my review, and then the actual in-game gameplay will be a separate video. Okay, so let's take a look at this glider I picked. Again, this is Rick Grimes' glider. So definitely not the best. I feel like you do need a cel-shaded glider. But remember, all the other Walking Dead skins are non-cel-shaded. They're the TV versions. When I do my actual in-game gameplay, I'll have to go through all my gliders and see if we have a jet black cel-shaded version. I don't know that we do. All right, so here we go. You can see definitely that the comic book style really, really does pop out, especially that jet black. I mean, even his hair just looks great. So everything about the skin looks good. despite most people probably not recognizing this version of Negan. So let's test the pickaxe pullout sound and swing animation. I'll be quiet here. Okay, so it's your typical baseball bat pullout sound, plus the swing looks about the same as any baseball bat. It's just the iconic Lucille. He kind of tucks it in a bit, so you can't really see most of it, but it looks pretty good. I mean, clearly the barbed wire wrapped around the bat on display. Let's take a look at the full 360 here. He's got his awesome boots on. You can see the scarf. Like I said earlier, I wish you could see a little more of the scarf from our perspective, but everything looks pretty good. You can see the animation of the walker in the little backpack there. I wonder if they have him making any noise. I don't hear any noise right now, but maybe it's reactive. We'll see. You can see the whole bag kind of moves when he moves. That's neat. How about in the dark? Okay, so just like most cel-shaded skins, he kind of stands out even more. I wonder if there's a splash on this. There's a little after-image contrail. I don't know if I would consider that an actual contrail. But let's go hit the wall and see what happens. Yeah, I guess I would consider that a contrail. It's like a black inky effect. I kind of wish it would have said crack. Maybe it does when you hit a weak spot. Let's see. No, there's no comic book letters popping out. Okay, what if we hit my friend here? So it does make that baseball bat thud, which is pretty sweet. Let's take a look at the wrap and the aim down sights. I anticipate these to both be smooth because he doesn't really have anything too crazy going on in his face region. Hey, you can't really see the scarf that well. That's a bummer. His hair looks good. The shading on the skin looks good. Aim down sights is clean all around. You can definitely see the animation of the baseball bat, aka Lucille. How about when we shoot? Okay, so actually the the comic book text is covered up by his hand, at least on the assault rifle there. How about the shotgun? Okay, I can't even see where it is on that one. I'll have to put this on the wrap skin. So the reactivity is kind of a letdown, I'm not going to lie. His hand pretty much covers the entirety of the text. Oh, who did my friend Venompool change into? What the heck is that? Holy hobgoblin, what is that? I don't even recognize those. That is the craziest skin combo I've ever seen. He's got Krang on the... Oh, man, that's awesome. Okay, let's get it on limb here. I'd be terrified if I saw that guy in a ranked game. I'd be running for my life. Okay, let's Lucille this guy. There we go. Okay, I didn't hear any sound effects from the walker's head in the back. Let me open a chest. We're going to get another limb and see. Yeah, they could have put the zombie sound effect in there. I think that would have been cool. We'll get a aim down sights a limb this time. I just want to see the wrap here. Okay, so definitely no reactivity. That's all right, I guess. How about without the backbling? Let's take a look. I assume it's going to look all right. I do like his leather jacket, but let's see how much space it's got. Okay, it's a pretty wide area on his shoulders there. But this is the more iconic version of Negan. He doesn't really have a backpack on. But I like that additional Walking Dead, I don't know, memorabilia there. That decapitated walker's head. That's kind of a nice touch. Not bad. So like I said, I kind of wish there was a little more reactivity. I wish you could see more of his scarf. And definitely an emote. But Lucille looks great. The skin itself looks great. I love the cell shading. Very, very nice. Let me put the wrap on the wrap skin now. Hold on. Okay, so now you can definitely see the animation a lot better. Lucille is just clearly on display there. How about when we shoot? Okay, so now you can see the comic text. I mean, yeah, it's not the best reactivity. Especially on the actual wrap where you can't really see it. Okay, well there you can. Maybe Negan was just holding it higher up. But it's still not that impressive. So it looks way better on the wrap skin itself. Still, I can't complain. I mean, I'll take a cel-shaded wrap because we don't have very many of those at all. Okay, lastly, let me show you first person. See what that looks like. Okay, so you can see the reactivity a little better here. Still not even legible, though. I mean, if I didn't know what that said, there's no way I could read it from here. So there you go. That is the early gameplay of Negan, the once gym teacher turned awesome leader of the Saviors turned friendly good guy. Like I said, I will be doing an actual gameplay next. Let me know in the comments what glider to use. Maybe what wrap as well. I guess I could try like the Boogeyman wrap, but I need a cel-shaded one. So let me know in the comments. I need a good cel-shaded glider to match Negan and a good cel-shaded wrap, because I'm not really a fan of this one. But there you go. Negan himself looks good. I just think most people would have preferred the TV version of Negan as opposed to the comic book, especially because we've got all the other TV versions of the skins, which is kind of weird. Michonne, Daryl, and Rick are all the TV counterparts, and then we got the comic book Negan. So there's hope in the future we might get the Jeffrey Dean Morgan version of Negan. We'll see. Fingers crossed. So there you go. Negan is coming tomorrow night at the Item Shop Reset. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is tabortime.